The successful One Chicago universe is experiencing another period of growth. However, the upcoming project will take on a completely new format. NBC's popular three-show franchise launched in October 2012 with the premiere of Chicago Fire. Since then, the network has released 3 spin-offs: Chicago PD, Chicago Med, and Chicago Justice, one of which was canceled after only 1 season, Chicago Justice. But the other 2 are still going strong, along with Chicago Fire. Heading into the 2025 to 2026 TV season, the fictional universe has produced 36 seasons and over 700 episodes. Now it's set to expand once more. Variety reports that USG Audio and Wolf Entertainment are collaborating to create a One Chicago podcast. At the ATX TV Festival's One Chicago panel, 2 cast members of the franchise, Steven Weber of Chicago Med and Irina Squirciati of Chicago PD, unveiled the new project. The actors and crew will be talking about behind-the-scenes secrets on the podcast. However, the host is still unknown as of the time of writing. After fresh episodes of Chicago Fire Season 14, Chicago PD Season 13, and Chicago Med Season 11, the podcast will debut Thursdays in the fall of 2025. What the podcast means for the One Chicago universe. Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, and Chicago Med join the many TV shows with supplemental podcasts. As briefly mentioned above, the upcoming podcast will feature long-form interviews with guests who share secrets from production on all 3 in-development One Chicago TV shows. Guests will include actors, writers, producers, and other crew members with inside information. A press release also reveals that the episodes will give listeners a 360-degree view of the One Chicago universe and the creative engine that powers it. So fans should expect to learn much more about the making of the franchise come fall 2025. The One Chicago audience will get a closer look at the inner workings of the 3 TV series than ever before. They'll hear exclusive stories they can't find anywhere else. Plus, per Variety's report, the podcast will incorporate fan involvement in recurring segments, but it's unclear what that exactly entails. More information about the One Chicago podcast will be made public the closer the premieres of all 3 shows get. However, for now, fans can look forward to expanding their knowledge of the successful NBC franchise. Our take on One Chicago's new podcast. One Chicago is one of TV's most popular franchises. Not that anyone had any doubts before, but the One Chicago universe is showing no signs of slowing down, especially after the announcement of its upcoming podcast. It's one of NBC's most popular franchises, and it'll likely stay that way for many years to come. Wolf Entertainment evidently believes in it enough to produce a supplemental podcast, which is a great sign of its longevity. Now, One Chicago fans will have more access to the franchise than ever before, and the greater the universe expands, the more powerful it becomes. Enjoy Screen Rant's primetime coverage? Click below to sign up for our weekly Network TV newsletter. Make sure to check Network TV in your preferences and get the inside scoop from actors and showrunners on your favorite series. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe My Fast Gossip 24 to our channel and stay with us.